Friends, I am Shanta. I was in JNU from 72 to 76. In between for a year, I kept going up and down. And I remember Sita as a very handsome young boy, very charming, very flamboyant, and also most of us girls fell for him. You know, that was what Sita was for me at one level. And of course, as Geeta said, we knew Indrani very well, and I didn't know Sita after he got married and further on. What I still, while I was sitting here remembering, is the atmosphere and mood of JNU. Going from Hyderabad to JNU, from the atmosphere of very aggressive, radical politics. We were all products of the late 60s and 70s, and literally, I mean, fell for George Reddy and politics of left-wing armed struggle. So when you went to JNU, you actually unlearned all that. Many of them went to JNU to learn left. Here we went to JNU to unlearn that kind of left. And let me tell you that I was part of, which I was sharing with Geeta, I was part of a very small group called the Marxist Study Forum. You had Charis Banerjee and others in that forum, and they were constantly telling us how wrong Stalinism was, how wrong Communist Party was, and we read a lot of literature on this. In the process, while I was looking at, again, Prakash and Sita, I found that Sita was very different from Prakash. Prakash did embody the Stalinist culture of the Communist Party, but Sita didn't come across as that. And I suppose that is why he survived in the political party. In the political party, you can't be a partisan. If you're a leader of a political party, you must learn how to be inclusive, and I think that was his charm, abundance of charm. And when I looked at the newspapers, I thought that it really reaffirmed what I thought about him. I had never met him in between. After I left JNU, only once or twice in a public meeting we shared the dais, but never really met him or kept in touch with him. But then, as Rajan Harshe just told us, that the way he imagined India is what the way you and me imagine India. The way all of us think of India as a democratic nation, as a secular nation, as a secular socialist nation, as a nation that's so special because of its diversity. And when I heard some of the YouTube lectures that were in the WhatsApp groups that came up, nobody could have said better than him about the relationship between the Atma and God. It's something so intensely personal. And why are we politicizing? The very small snippets that came, I mean, I really was so moved. It looked like he stole my script, and he did it better also. It was so good to hear him. Finally, I think if JNU is what it is, and all of us have had the experience of it, it's got to do with the strong foundations that he had laid in democratizing student politics, democratizing JNU itself, and in making a business of open debate. Much as one would differ with the free thinkers and with the others, there was no lack of respect. There was no hatred. We still remained cordial to each other, and we disliked the politics, not the person. That, I think, is what JNU taught us, what seetaram taught us, and we remember him for that, for being as charming for contributing so much to the country and its democracy. It's with great sorrow that we are all meeting here today, and the kind of tradition that he laid, I'm sure we will carry it forward in whatever way we can, and we must. Thank you.